there, but shouldn't. Jones abstaining.
Talked a little bit about Syracuse. For 28 minutes, they played well. Just the last 4 minutes of the game, they kind of gave it away. Syracuse is a lot like these guys. So, not only be a good bounce back game, but also a good setup game for district starts next week.
One, two, check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, check. Check, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, check. Check, 1, 2. Test. 1, 2, check, test. They're running them out of the building.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts,
This is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show. Pregame in 30 seconds from Mark. As we'll have a good game today, hopefully. And pregame show will start in 15 seconds from Mark. Pregame in 10 seconds from Mark. Have a good game. Pregame show in 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant good Tuesday evening, everybody, as we come to you live from Twin Falls as the Indians hit the road, and we'll take on the Twin Falls Bruins here tonight. As we welcome you here to the Preston Indians pregame show, sponsored by Crumble Cookie, as we get ready for the game here this evening. JV game just has about a minute and a half left in it. JV leading handily is they lead by 24 points with a minute and a half to go here in the game. For the varsity, they'll try to bounce back from their second loss of the year that they suffered at home on Friday night, losing to the Syracuse Titans, as they're now 9-2 overall on the year as they head off here to Twin Falls here tonight. It's the first of 3 games here this week here in Twin Falls tonight, then a couple of home games. On Thursday night, they'll be home against Burley, and then they'll get our first look at Blackfoot coming up on Saturday back at Preston Gym as well. So for the Indians, looking forward to tonight's game, looking forward to a win. We'll talk to Coach Jones coming up in just a little bit. But on the way next, it's time for our scene set, brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors as we continue on the pregame show. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
And welcome back here to Twin Falls tonight as the Indians get ready to take on the Twin Falls Bruins. We'll apologize, no video available tonight because of NFHS restrictions. But it is time now for our scene set brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors on State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. Joined on the broadcast by John Slaughter tonight. John, Indians looking to bounce back after what ended up being a very disappointing loss the other night against Syracuse.
Yeah, that was a real heartbreaker. If you were there in attendance, you saw that what kind of happened, and just give us back the last 3 minutes of the ball game, and I think we could possibly have come out ahead. We had our chances. I don't feel bad about the way the boys played. I thought it was a real good game. It was very physical, but yeah, a fun game to watch. We were at least competitive both ways, both teams. Fun game to watch.
Yeah, so they got down to the last 4 minutes or so, and Preston was outscored 13-0 in the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I say. We just didn't quite play up to tempo. I'm going to call it. I don't know if it was tempo or shooting or whatever it was, but we just didn't do it the last 4 minutes of the game.
But tonight Preston comes on the road, and they'll take on a Twin Falls team. A Twin Falls team they've had pretty good success against of late. Going back to 2017, the Indians and the Bruins have met a total of 9 times, with Preston winning 8 of those 9.
Yeah, and they're actually a pretty good team. They look real good. They shoot real well. They have some height. We're going to have to hope our outside shooting's on tonight, and if we can work the ball inside and Tate can get some good looks at the basket. And Cruz will be real tough inside. Lords is real tough on the boards. We have a good shot against these guys, even though they're a little bit bigger than we are, but we have the talent and the experience to go with it.
They being Twin Falls, they have played some tough teams so far on the year. In their 9 games they've played so far this season, they're a game under 500 at 4-5.
Yeah, and like you said, some of the games that they've played have all been tough. Some really good, outstanding teams in the state of Idaho. I don't know if they've gone outside of Idaho much this year, but they're a talented team. It's not going to be a pushover by any stretch.
So it's the Indians and the Twin Falls Bruins coming up in just a few minutes. When we come back, it'll be time to step into the Coach's Corner and talk to Coach Jones, brought to you by Evergreen Financial, as we continue here on the Crumble Cookie pregame show. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992. when I was 14 years old and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, you know. We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
And welcome back to the Crumble Cookie pregame show as we step into the coach's corner here with Tyler Jones, brought to you by Evergreen Financial as the Indians get ready to square off here against Twin Falls. This is quite a jaunt here across the state, 3.5 hours each way to go play a single game.
Yeah, no, long trip, and then you get an hour and a half to get ready and then go play. So, going to be a tough task. Always is on the road. No matter where you go, it's tough on the road, and this will be a good test for us. They're a solid team. The coaches in their conference picked Twin to win their league this year, and they've been up and down, but when they're good, they're really good, and they really normally play really well at home. So, be another tough task tonight.
Good challenge as a bounce-back game as well.
Yes. Syracuse, that was, we for 28 minutes, we were the better team, and we were in control, and we did everything you want to do against a really good team, put us in a great position, and then those last 3-4 minutes we kind of, just let our guard down for a minute, and they took advantage. I had some crucial turnovers, some missed free throws, some quick possessions, and all those things that we can learn from and correct, and we get in that position again. Hopefully we finish a little better.
Yeah, that game really leads in well to this game because Twin Falls is big, they look strong, and looks like they should be just equally as tough as Syracuse was.
Yeah, no, they definitely a well-rounded team. They have the size, they're quick, shoot the ball well. Definitely, they're going to be tough to guard. They run some good actions, and at home, they get that crowd and the momentum. So definitely a good road test for us as we build up, get ready for conference play next week.
It seems weird that the first thing you do now when you walk into a gym, you start looking for a shot clock.
Yeah, and with it being, you don't have to have it, so you never know what you're going to get. Some schools have it, some don't, and I've enjoyed it. I think it's a good thing, good for basketball, and hopefully I'm excited to where next year everybody will have it and the state tournament will have it.
Does that make it difference to you or to the team? Do you have to have a shot clock, or is it you worry more about what the other team might do, slowing things down?
Yeah, we rarely, we get a shot off pretty quick, so I don't think we worry about it. But I do like the strategy, of the game. Late in the game, if you're behind, you don't have to foul. Some teams, though, they will try to slow it down where we like to play fast. So without it, you can do so many more things, strategize-wise.
Yeah. Everybody healthy coming into the game tonight?
Yeah, a little sickness bug going around. So Tate's a little under the weather, Drew's a little under the weather, so that's not a good thing when we're not real deep. But they're kids. They'll go out and they'll play hard, and hopefully we'll be all right.
Yeah, they can sleep on the bus on the way home.
Yep, plenty of sleep.
Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.
That's Tyler Jones with us here on the pregame show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back here to Twin Falls right after this.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Level 10 Life provides skilled, one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for Preston Indian Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. By Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. By West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. By Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. By Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. By Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. By Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. By Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. For tires, brakes, shocks, or alignment, there's only one stop. It's Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. By North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. By Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. By Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. By Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. By Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily at Northern Title. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and Preston High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without the express written consent of Preston Broadcasting, LLC is strictly prohibited.
And once again, welcome back here to Twin Falls as the Indians get ready to take on the Twin Falls Bruins here this evening. John Slaughter, along with myself, Dan Hubbard. And John, we have a moment here. Let's run over your keys to the game for the night.
Well, first of all, we're going to drive here without a rear view mirror. We can't look back at what happened last week or what happened in before. We've got to go straight forward, come into Twin Falls like we're going straight through Twin Falls to the next game, but not look past it. Number two is we want to make sure that we have more free throws. We got to make those free throws down the game. That's a real game changer if you're not making your free throws. And next ball, humble pie. Let's work as a humble team as this. We have nothing to lose, and have a good meal and good game today.
Take a timeout. We'll come back starting lineups and the opening tap right after this.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
It's time to meet tonight's starting lineup for the Preston Indians. The starting lineup is brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Cam Hobbs, Senior, Franklin, Idaho.
Cade Lords, Senior, Preston, Idaho.
Will Hamblin, Senior, Riverdale, Idaho.
Drew Jones, Junior, Preston, Idaho.
Tate Hess, Senior, Preston, Idaho.
To find out how Webb Funeral Home can be of service to you in your time of need, call 208-852-0533 or check out their website at webbmortuary.com. And welcome back here to Twin Falls. About ready to get this game underway here tonight. David, of course, you already know the starting lineup tonight for the Preston Indians. It's the same starting five they've had in all 12 games so far this year. And the starters tonight for Twin Falls, Junior Jared Mix, Senior William Purcell, Senior Aiden Coates. They'll also have Zach Swinson here tonight. He will be starting. He is a junior. And Logan Pittard, who is also a junior here tonight. Twin Falls dressed in their white home uniforms, trimmed in blue. Preston wearing their grays, trimmed in blue tonight, as well as it is time to play some basketball here this evening. As tonight's game, the first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily. Call it 208-852-5700. Tate Hess will jump center as he will jump against Logan Pittard. As Tate will control the tip backwards. So if the Indians get the ball first here this evening. Hess
try to force it inside. They double team Tate, and they knock the ball away. As here comes Twin Falls back the other way. Fake the three, wants to drive, is Mix, pulls it up into the corner. It goes there to Pittard. Down on the blocks, tries to back in, lost it, now has to reach back and pick it up again, and he'll swing it back outside. As it comes back, driving the baseline, throw it down low. It's intercepted there by Jones. The turnover there against the Bruins. Here comes Preston again back the other way. Jones down the right side. Hamlin out top. Swing it all the way over to Hobbs on the left side. Three-pointer is good.
Good start for the Indians to have Hobbs hit that three off the left side.
They'll come out, show throw full court press after the made three-pointer. As the Bruins able to get it up into the front court, comes Purcell along the right sideline. Back to Purcell in the corner, take a three of his own and hit it.
Yeah, Lords lost his man right there, and he was wide open.
We noticed that about the JV team tonight as well. They shoot very well from the outside. Comes to Lords, free throw line, extended left. Wants to drive baseline, lay it off to Hess, hits him in the kneecap. Got to end up with bodies on the floor trying to pick up the ball. And the ball will belong to the Bruins on the alternating possession rule.
Yeah, Tate didn't have anybody to toss it to. He was surrounded by four white jerseys, so not much to go on there.
Quickly into the front court. Pittard wants to drive the baseline, threw it off of the Indians, and it goes out of bounds. In tonight's game, brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by and find out how much they can save you. 223 North State Street in downtown Preston. Titans get it in, or Bruins rather get it in, up top as it comes to Swinson. Swing it back over on the left side, back to Mix. Mix comes around the screen, looks at a three, doesn't take it. Pittard fakes the three, then throws it away down low. Taken away by the Indians. Here comes Jones back up into the front court. He'll stop, free throw line extended left. Give it to Lords at the free throw line. One bounce dribble, gets it down low to Hess. Hess missed the layup down low, and it's taken away by Swinson back up into the front court.
Yeah, he was too far under the basket for that one to go in.
Purcell holds it there, gets it back to Coates, top of the key. Comes back again to Swinson. He'll hold it there. It's looking to give it to somebody, and finally it's Pittard who pops out to receive the pass. Now over to Mix over on the right side. Back out top, back to Coates. Again, can't get a shot. As we mentioned in the pregame show, in our chat with Coach Jones, and kind of jest, but there is no shot clock here, so they can take all the time they want to try to work for a shot. Purcell again gives it off on the left side as he comes back to Mix, and a foul inside as Lords going to be whistled for the foul. He knocked Coates down, and it'll be the first foul for either side as he's going to go against Cade Lords. That's his first. So the ball come out right in front of the Preston bench to our right as the back out top. Mix looks at a three to hit it.
Good shooting there. That was out about 4 feet past the three-point line.
6-3 on a pair of threes. Twin Fall leads it on the Les Schwab Logan North Tires scoreboard as Hobbs drives to the basket, and he will be fouled. Foul's going to go on Mix. That'll be his first against the Bruins, and Cam Hobbs is going to go to the free throw line here to shoot a pair. First one by Hobbs, needs a bounce and gets it. Those two, the loss against Syracuse and the very close game they played at Mountain Crest, you talk about missing free throws, and Hobbs just struggled from the line horribly in those two games.
Yeah, hit his first two here tonight, though. That's a good start for the Indians.
He has all 5 Indian points here early on, and it's 6-5. Twin Falls leads. Swinson up into the front court. Swing it back over on the left side, back to Purcell. He'll hold it there, look down low. Has to give it back on the left side again. Back to Swinson, free throw line extended. Hess pops way outside to come and meet the ball, gives it back to Coates. Coates goes back to Mix, top of the key. Mix tries to direct traffic a little bit, waits for Swinson to come back over onto the right side of the floor. Comes back to Pittard, his three. That's no good. Jones has the rebound there. 2.5 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Jones driving, almost double dribble, throws it over in the corners. It goes to Lords. His three is no good. High rebound comes back down to Hobbs. Gives it back to Jones. Drew wants to drive, lost the ball, bodies all over the place. Finally, it's picked up. No, it wasn't. And now it is. It comes to Coates. Coates to Slauson up into the front court. Now back to Purcell. Purcell off the screen, whip it all the way back around from the left side this time. A three-pointer there put up by Swinson is no good. Go ahead.
Oh, no, it's too late now, but that's okay. Not a problem. I was just going to say there was about 6 touches on that ball before control.
Hobbs lays it off to Hess. Little short shot in the lane is good. And Tate has his first 2 points of the game, and Preston has their first lead. Three-pointer from straight away. Needs a bounce, won't get it. As the shot put up there by Purcell. The rebound is off to the Indians. Hamblin had it. Gives it off to Hobbs. Back to Jones. He looks at a three. That's going to be just a little bit off. Tess inside with the rebound. Has it taken away. And then the pass comes back. Intercepted by the Indians. The three-pointer by Hobbs is no good. Tapped in. It's Hess.
Hess went to the rebound, pushed it up, and it went into the basket. A no-look shot.
9-6, Preston on top. It comes to Mix. Mix gets it back to Swinson. Swinson goes to Purcell on the angle right. Purcell holds it there. He'll go back to Coates. Swing it all the way back around. Swinson looks at the three from the free throw line extended, doesn't take it. Now wants to lay it back down to Coates along the baseline, knocked away by the Indians, and it stays with the white-clad Titans, as it is Jackson Parker, another junior, coming in for the first time here for Twin Falls.
I think Hess got away with a foul because when he swatted that ball away, he come right down on the top ahead of Swinson.
As they get it into Parker, this gets his first touch. Bounce pass comes up to the free throw line to Pittard. Now swing it back outside all the way near the timeline as it comes back to Mix. Back over here to Parker on the right side. Pittard back out top. Now he wants to drive, goes around. Hess gets the whistle, and the layup will not go down for him.
That looked like a Drew Jones shot. No look, scoop up over the glass.
Hess looked at the official and said, "You call that on me?" And the official said, "Sure did, son." Tate just shook his head. He couldn't believe it. Here's the first one put up here by Pittard. It's good. He gets his first point of the game. That makes it 9-7. Preston still leads by 2 as Hess comes out with his first foul on the night. And it'll be Cruz Harris to come into the game for the first time here for the Indians. As the second free throw is no good. Tapped around a couple of different times and finally touched as Coates reached out. Couldn't decide if he wanted to catch it or not, then pulled his hands back and it hit off his hands and went out of bounds right in front of Drew Jones.
Yeah, that was actually good defense because he couldn't decide what made him just undecisive.
Hobbs in the front court gives it to Harris, spins from the angle right, takes it down toward the baseline, doesn't get a shot, gives it back to Lords all the way, lay it up, that's no good. Harris with the rebound, the putback rattles out, and Pittard has the rebound there for the Bruins. Quickly up into the front court as it comes to Purcell. Purcell wants to drive around, Lords all the way, left-hand layup is good.
That was a nice play by
we're even at 9.
Williams.
As Jones holds it, gives it back on the left side to Hobbs in the left corner. It goes to Harris. We go under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Back to Jones, and Jones steps out of bounds. Turnover for the Indians.
Well, Jones has got a small lineup in there against the Bruins right now.
And they're going to get a little bit smaller, too, as Caden Larson comes in for the first time.
And Drew's coming out.
As Drew goes to the bench here for a moment, get a little bit of a rest. As Parker has it in the front court, lost it, goes back into the backcourt, however it was touched, and now Hobbs takes it away and gives it to Harris. Harris down the middle, kick it over, Larson, 3 from the left side, no good. A rebound inside by Harris, way up in the air with one hand and puts it in.
I think that was
Lords, brother, you're right.
That was Lord, but what a beautiful timing play for him to take one hand, put it up with one hand above his head, back up off the glass and in.
First quarter tonight brought to you by Northern Title. Call them at 208-852-5700 to find out how they do. Good deeds are done daily. Ball comes into Parker. Swing it over onto the right side to Purcell. Looks at a 3, takes it from there and hits it.
Great outside shooting by the Bruins. They've got 4 3-pointers. No, 3 3-pointers.
And they lead 12-11 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Hobbs driving, reverse layup is in.
And he went through a crowd there. He went through 3 people to get to the basket on that one.
Comes Mix quickly back up into the front court as Preston retakes the lead. 13-12. Parker driving, little runner, that's no good. Hamlin has the rebound. He'll run it back into the front court. He'll get it there. Now he'll hand it to Hobbs as Hobbs establishes himself in the front court. Cam holds it there. Harris pops out to set the screen. Hobbs goes the opposite way, now gives it back to Harris. Harris faked the handoff. Now he'll give it back out top to Larson. Larson holds it there, comes around the screen again, poked away momentarily. He's able to get it back, gives it back to Hobbs. Swing it into the corner to Lords for 3 from there, from the left side. That's no good. Harris with a rebound, battling everybody for it and puts it in.
You know, we have a lot of good rebounders on our team, but I think Cruz Harris is one of the best. He just does not give up. He can go up 2 or 3 times without even hesitation.
Preston up by 3 as we go into the final minute of the first quarter. 15-12, Preston leads. Mix driving, goes down to the baseline, gets cut off. Purcell for another 3 is good again.
Yeah, that's their 4th 3-pointer.
Purcell's got 11 in the first quarter, and we're tied at 15. Hobbs into the front court. 29 seconds left in the quarter. Down low, no shot. Got a foul on the floor.
It was a good look, good pass by Hobbs, but he was fouled. Cruz had an easy layup.
Foul goes on Preston Stokes, who's just into the game for the first time. That's his first foul. Second on the Bruins as a team, and Preston has the ball back. Baseline front court with 26 seconds remaining as Drew Jones comes back in, and Will Hamlin will go back to the bench. Hobbs gets it into Jones in the left corner. Drew driving, now finds himself at the free throw line, backs it back out. 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Looks down low, gives it to Hobbs at the left elbow. Spins in the paint. Good drop step. His shot off the glass is no good. Larson couldn't corral the rebound. Bruins have it with 10 seconds and a shot chance at the last shot. Purcell gives it off to Sutton Plew into the game. Back to Purcell. Fall away jumper for 3 is no good, and that's the way the quarter will end. As look out. Larson throws it the length of the court and about bonks a Twin Fall cheerleader on the head. But after the first quarter here tonight, we're exactly where we started. Tied 15-15 as we go to the timeout. You're listening to a Bailey Beck-State Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball here on KACH.
Level 10 Life provides skilled one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, coming this weekend to the Opera House, make sure you check out Avatar. For tickets and showtimes and other information, go to their website, wormcreek.org. Number 32 for Twin Falls into the game for the first time. I believe that's Cooper Thompson as it comes on the block. Hess goes around Thompson like he's nailed to the floor, missed it, gets his own rebound, puts it back in.
Great move by Hess to be able to get that rebound going around Thompson.
4th lead change. Preston regains the lead, 17-15 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Parker gives it back to Purcell. Shot the lights out in the first half with 15 points. Comes back to Plew. Left side, tries to throw it up as he runs to the basket. That's no good. Hess has the rebound on the air ball. Gives it back to Hobbs, back up into the front court. Crossover dribble by Cam. Lay it down low. Offensive foul. Tried to get it down low to Harris, but he ran over a man.
Yeah, we had Preston Stokes standing right there. Hobbs didn't see him, couldn't get around him on the dish off to Harris.
As Hobbs came in too soon before they waved him in, so they had him leave the floor. Now he's able to come back in. A couple of subs here for Twin Falls also, as William Purcell with his 11 points leaves, and back onto the floor is Zach Swinson. Swinson gives it over to Mix, free throw line extended left, holds it out top as he gives it back there as it comes back to Thompson. Thompson back to Swinson. Now back to Plew. He'll bring it back to the top, now wants to drive left. Give it back over to Mix, free throw line extended left. Thompson, as they begin, they'll work it all the way back to Plew again. They take their time. Plenty of passing without a shot clock to have to deal with. Three-pointer from the left side, no good, put up there by Swinson. And it's touched by the Indians, and it will stay with the white-clad Bruins.
Yep. Cruz went up high, knocked the ball out of bounds. That was a good call by the official.
So Stokes leaves. Plew will bring it in from down low as Carson Rupp into the game. He played a little bit in the JV game, so he'll get some playing time here. Top of the key, swing it all the way back over to Swinson again, as Swinson will hold there. Comes back to Plew. Down low, in the paint. Thompson turns around, gets a soft touch, and the hoop.
Yeah, right bounce off the front of the iron to go in.
So tied at 17 again. And a whistle away from the ball. Preston will keep the ball down low, either stay with them. Third team foul, and the foul's going to go on 32, Thompson. Preston down low, and it's Hess tried to put it up. No good, but he gets another foul, as that's going to go against Rupp, number 50.
Yeah, got a little bit of the arm as he went up.
So Hess will go back to the free throw line. Hess, who only had 8 points the game the other night against Syracuse, as this one will roll in, as he has his 7th already here in the first half. In fact, that 8-point game that he had, it's the third time this year in the Preston 11 games that he's been held in single digits, as he missed the second one. And the rebound is off to Swinson. Quickly get it up into the front court as it comes to Plew. Plew will give it back to Swinson, top of the key. Back over on the right side to Plew. Swing it back over to Mix on the left side at the angle extended. Back to Mix, top of the key. Mix trying to direct some traffic. He'll wait for Plew to clear over on the angle left. Now try to get it down low, and Hess able to knock it away. Try to get it to the cutter going down low. Thompson, but they were able to knock it away to the Indians. Back down low as Harris lays it back to Hess for the layup.
Yeah, nice pass by Harris as he saw it take underneath all alone.
Hess has 9. Preston with a 3-point lead. Down low, back to Thompson. His shot, no good. It's the rebound to Rupp, as that's no good, and Hess able to take it away from a pair of white-clad Bruins. Now give it to Jones up to the front court, and Jones cut off and fouled by Swinson.
Swinson reached out and grabbed Jones by the wrist just for a brief second, but the official was right behind him and saw it.
So Thompson will come out after missing the layup. Rupp comes out as well, as they'll go back again to Pittard back in his starting spot. As it comes again back down low to Hess, and quickly Swinson darts in to intercept the pass.
Yeah,
go ahead.
He saw that pass coming from Drew Jones, so he was able to intercept that one.
20-17, three-pointer by Pittard. Good, tied again. Our third ties were even at 20. 4:40 to play here in the first half. This comes to Harris, top of the key. Harris tries to get it back to Lords, almost to Larson, rather, almost threw it in the back court. Larson able to get it. In the right corner it goes there to Jones. Back to Harris. Turns and traveled.
Yeah, he tried to fake the step and brought his pivot foot up. Caused the travel.
Neither team has called a timeout here in the first half as Cade Lord's back onto the floor and Cruz Harris will go back to the bench. Inside, look out, they get a nice little entry pass down low to Pittard. I don't know, that's got to be a half dozen layups they've missed down low, they being Twin Falls. Back to Lords, fakes the three, now wants to drive. Back to Hamlin, his three is no good. Hess able to throw way out to get the rebound. Has it there, now he tries to back in on Pittard. Swing it back out top to Hess. Jones has it now in the right corner. Back down on the right block as they knock it away from Hess. Good hands down low by Pittard to knock the pass away. Comes back to Plough, back up in the front court. Looks, wants to go drive baseline. Back out top. Mix for three. Needs a bounce, won't get it. Hess able to swing in and get the rebound. Gets it back to Jones, back up in the front court. Drew tries to split the defense and then is kicked out of bounds by the Bruins. It'll stay with the Indians. 3:36 to play here in the first half. We're tied at 20.
Yeah, both teams are being very unselfish, trying to throw that extra pass in, and a lot of times that takes the person with the shot out of play, out of the pitcher. So
Hess gets it from Hamlin and gets the layup, and Hess has 11 here in the first half. Preston regains the lead again, 22-20. Plough back out top. Three-pointer from Swinson goes, almost rolls in, but spun out, and the rebound is off to Larson for the Indians. Get it back down low to Hess as it's Plough trying to draw a foul, bailed out of there and left Hess with a wide-open layup.
Yeah,
Here comes ball to Pittard, back up in the front court. As Hess almost stole it away from him. Pittard wants to drive. A crazy reverse layup, no reason for that, and he missed it. As it comes back to Larson, back in the front court. Cade driving, scoop shot, high off the glass, no good, and the rebound's pulled down by Pittard.
A lot of circus shots going on out there right now.
Yeah, instead of just taking a good wide open look, Mix has one of those wide open looks and hits the three.
What a beautiful shot he has. That went up and there was nothing but net.
Jones wants a timeout as Preston's lead cut down to 1, 24-23. This timeout brought to you by Magna Roll. Ladies, stop in for your new look at 27 South State Street in Preston. You're listening to a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, welcome back. Preston leads 24-23, and they have the ball out of the timeout as Harris swing it outside. Jones for three. Good.
Got it. That should make him feel good about his three-point shot there.
Gets his first points of the game. Opens up a 4-point lead, 27-23 for the Indians on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Mix wants to drive, will pull it back out, give it back to Purcell. Swing it back over onto the right side as it comes there to Coates. Coates wants to drive, can't, so he'll stop the dribble, swing it all the way back around, ends up back in the hands of Purcell again. Free throw line extended left. He'll hold it up top, now back to Mix. Swing it back over to Swinson on the angle right. One bounce dribble. Hess again comes way out to try to cut off the ball as the Titans give it to Mix back over on the left side. Wants to drive. Little runner over the top of Hess. That's no good. Lords with the rebound. Will give it off to Jones. Bounce pass back to Hamlin in the corner. He'll swing it back out top. However, Purcell intercepts it. Purcell coming 2-on-1 against Lords and the foul on Lords. He ran right into Lords and stuck the ball right in his chest.
And the Lords had a hold of the ball and they called the foul on him. I don't.
That's second on Cade. As he will leave, Larson comes back in. That's 6 team fouls on the Indians. So free throws the rest of the way for the Bruins, although there's only a minute and 11 left. However, the free throws start at the next foul, so right now the ball belongs out of bounds to Twin Falls. Purcell gets it in way outside as it comes to Swinson. Swing it all the way back to Purcell on the angle right. Now it comes across the top of the key. Back over in the corner as it goes there to Coates. 1 minute exactly to play here in the first half. So it comes back to Mix, free throw line extended right. Comes around the screen. Whip it back to Purcell. Looks at a three. That one's short. Got a little brave that time and shot it from about 27 feet.
That was almost a half-court shot.
So Jones races it back up into the front court with 40 seconds left. Looks down the right side of the key. Now he wants to try to penetrate there. Gives it to Lords in the corner. Now into Hess at the block. Hess goes around his man and then has it knocked away, and the foul's going to go on Cooper Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson reached in on Tate as he tried to pass the ball, actually, I think, over to Larson that was on this side.
They're going to call it a shooting foul, so Hess is going to go back to the free throw line here to shoot 2. First one for Hess is good in tonight's game, brought to you by Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. Tate has 14 here in the first half. Remember, twice this year he's had high games of 18, and twice he's reached 17. Second one is good as well. Preston's lead is now 29-23. They lead by 6 with 25 seconds to go in the half. Mix on the angle right, or left rather, drives, puts it up. That's no good. And Harris back onto the floor, grabs the rebound. Gives it to Jones up into the front court with 15 on the clock. Jones pulls up at the right elbow. Doesn't get the shot. Bounce it back down low to Harris. Lay it off to Hess, and Hess is fouled again with 7 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, that's going to go on Thompson. Again, I think that's his second or third.
Nope, they're going to call it on Purcell.
Oh.
So Purcell gets the foul. That's going to be his first. And Hess to the free throw line where he just made 2 to shoot a couple of more. And the first one is good.
Doesn't look like either team's going to get into the 1-and-1. Both teams with 6 fouls.
Preston up by 7, 30-23. Make it 31-23 as Hess makes them both. He has 17. And here comes Swinson quickly up into the front court with 4, with 3. Has his pass deflected away, able to pick it back up, and his shot is no good. Preston, however, will go into the halftime break leading by 8. It's 31-23 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Halftime brought to you by Level 10 Life on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
Level 10 Life provides skilled one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We we have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, we are at halftime here at Twin Falls, and the halftime score, the Indians leading 31-23, John Slaughter, in a first half that went very quickly. Both teams running up the floor in a hurry, and only one timeout called the entire half.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. There wasn't any timeouts called, but also, with the no shot clock, that it's not causing them to foul or anything else. They're letting them take time. So, yeah, it was a very fast first half.
Good first half for Tate Hess. Preston ended up with 31, and he had 17 of them.
Yeah, he was able to get in the middle, and he's showing his strength inside his moves. He's a number of those are layups, and his foul shooting. He's hit 5 of 6, I believe it is, 5 of 6 in that first half. So great job by Tate.
I think the Indians able to really bounce back and show their moxie here a little bit, trying to bounce back after the loss on Friday night.
Right. There's just a couple. I think they're playing an excellent game. They're playing their kind of game. They're quickly down the field. They're passing the ball, trying to find the open shot. There's two things I'd like to see happen in the second half. One is get Will Hamblin a little more involved. Instead of having him drive to the basket, set him outside, because once his confidence, it seems like his three-point shooting gone down a little bit. I'd like to see him set up and take those shots because he's an excellent three-point shooter. And then also on defense, come out on their three-point shooters just cover up that gap that's in between them and the shooters and try to slow their three-point shooting down.
Halftime brought to you by Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Find out more at level10lifecoach.com. This is Preston Indian Basketball brought to you by Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team. Here on KACH, take a time out. We'll come back and look at the first half stats right after this.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, time to look at the stats from the first half. Brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. You don't have to leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today, or stop in and see them at 33 South 1st East in Preston. By the way, their phone number is 208-852-2364. On the score sheet in the first half for the Twin Falls Bruins, Jared Nix finished with 6. It was William Purcell to lead the team with 11. And all the way down to Logan Pittard, who had 4 in the first half as well. So that's the total of 23 for the Bruins in the first half. For the Indians, it's Cam Hobbs, 7 in the first half. Cruz Harris had 2. Drew Jones hit the 1 3-pointer, his only points of the first half. Cade Lords had 2. And Tate Hess finished the first half tonight with 17. It's his 5th game of 17 or more on the year, so a good first half for Tate. Preston leads 31-23 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan No scoreboard. Take our last time out. Quarter number 3 is coming up next.
Level 10 Life provides skilled one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
They say the 3...
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Indians lead 31-23. John Slaughters are getting ready to start quarter number 3.
Okay, yeah, we're going to have to, we're playing fairly well. We're playing against a good team. They're good shooters, as they've shown us from the outside. Tighten up that three-point shooting. Don't give them quite as many opportunities, but keep the middle packed. Tate's doing a terrific job in the middle, keeping the points from underneath, making it their tough shots, because that's where they've missed most of their points, is underneath towards the basket. The Indians, like I say, get everybody involved. Get your roll. Let Giroux and Hobbs drive to the basket and get it going. So
Bruins have the ball to start the third quarter. Preston goes from right to left across your radio dial here in the second half. As immediately Pittard on the angle right Dribbles down into the key, spins, shoots over Hess. Well, that's a tough shot, but it goes in.
Yeah, actually a nice looking shot. It went up and over the top, kind of almost between a hook and a push.
As it comes to Jones in the front court, Hess runs over a man, offensive foul. That's going to be the second of the game on Tate.
Yeah, he was looking at the basket the whole way, and they slid there underneath him. I believe that was Zach Swenson that slipped in underneath him and got away with it.
31-25, Preston leading on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Mix swings it across the top of the key to Purcell, who was hot early and then kind of cooled off midway through the second quarter. Gives it back again to Pittard. Swing it all the way back around here to the left side as he comes back to Purcell on the angle left. Purcell, top of the key, spins down the middle, left-hand layup, no good. Hobbs has the rebound for the Indians. Here comes Cam as he pushes the ball back up the floor. Cuts it through the paint. Now goes over onto the left side, gives it to Jones down in the left corner. Jones dribbles it back out to the free throw line extended area. Now back outside on the angle left to Hobbs. He'll hold the ball up there. Dribbles there against Swinson. Comes to Lords, comes out to the elbow to meet it. Comes back to Jones. Jones into the corner. Hamlin for three. Air ball hits off of the side of the head of Lords. Picked up there by the Bruins. Quickly up into the front court. Mix stops on the angle right. Gives it back. Swing it all the way back to Purcell. Drives the baseline. Stumbles and traveled.
Yeah, I for a second I thought they were going to call a trip on Tate Hess, because his foot did hit his foot, causing him to travel just a little bit.
So Hobbs will bring the ball back up into the front court. Hess way out to set the pick. Hobbs down low, back out top to Jones, back up into the three-point area as he backs the ball out all the way out near the three-point line. Hess again comes out to set the screen. Jones goes around the double team. Stops on the free throw line extended right. Now he'll hand it back to Hobbs on the angle right. Down into the right corner to Jones. Down to the right block. Hess has it. Nice little entry pass to Hobbs. Missed the layup as Hess has the rebound there. Hess back outside to Jones. Nice fake. Dribbles down. 13-foot jumper's good.
Yeah, that was good work by Hess underneath there. He didn't let him out rebounding.
Here comes Purcell. Has it knocked away, and the ball will stay with the white-clad Bruins.
Yeah, Hobbs was able to come up behind him and knock it out of bounds.
Preston back up by 8 again. 5.5 to play here in quarter number 3. Brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. And Purcell threw it right to the coach, standing in front of the bench, right out of bounds. I'm sure Coach could play in his day.
I bet he could.
But he's not one of the guys you want to throw that inbounds pass to. Hess. Bring it over to Jones. Look out. And just Hess takes a body block down low by Coates.
Yeah. I don't know if Coates just lost his balance and went into Hess, but he took him out, caused that shot to go way up and over the basket.
He hit Hess in the left hip, full blast.
Yeah.
And I'm just about put him into the wall. Hess will go back to the free throw line. The first one is no good. Third quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. They have all you need to keep your car or truck running strong. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend at 17 South State Street. Hess makes the second. He has 18. That ties his season high. Back up in the front court. Coates has it to Swinson. Back on the top. Now swing it back over to Purcell on the free throw line extended left. Wants to drive. It's cut off. Coates, three-pointer from the right corner. No good. Rebound is off again to Hamlin. To Hobbs. Back up into the front court for the Indians. Lords dumps it down low on the left block. Get it back to Hobbs for the easy layup.
Yeah, a little give and go there as Hobbs went right up the middle, took the pass from Hess and up for 2 points.
And a timeout called here by Twin Falls with 4:47 to play here in the first. 36-25, Preston on top. This timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, want to update your look? Stop by Magnolia Road. You'll find them in downtown Preston.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
And welcome back to tonight's presentation of Preston Indian basketball, brought to you by Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team here on KACH. So the Bruins have the ball, down by 11 as they get the ball in deep into the backcourt. 4:40 remaining here in quarter number 3. Mix out top, swing it over on the right side to Plew. Comes back and from the elbow, turnaround jumper there by Preston Stokes is good as he has his first 2 points of the game. Quickly up into the front court, it comes to Jones in the right corner. Jones tries to look inside, can't get it there, so we get it out top to Lords. Cade holds it there, he'll give it to Hobbs. Hobbs has it stripped away there by Stokes. Stokes all the way, lay it up and in.
Yeah, nice play by Stokes as he stripped Hobbs, and took it all the way down for the easy layup.
4 quick points, lob it into Hess. Hess off the glass, no. Rebound down low, comes to Lords. Lords trying to muscle his way up. Now they're going to call it a held ball. And they say the ball will stay with Preston on the alternating possession rule.
That was actually a good call by the official. The defender there had all ball over the top of Lords even.
Coates is going to come in. Pittard's going to come out. Looks like he might caught a finger in the eye as he comes over to see the trainer. Hands him a little towel. He starts to wipe his right eye. Inside, Lords gets the basket and the foul. Good entry pass as Lords just rolled right to the basket, and the foul's going to go on Jared Mix, his second.
Lords is very tough in the middle there. He does a great job. His body's strong. It doesn't look that big, but I'll tell you what, he's very strong underneath there.
Cade had 4 points the other night against Syracuse, has 4 with that basket, and his free throw, try to complete the three-point play, is no good. Gets the rebound back down low to Hess, and Hess can't make the layup, but he's fouled. Foul's going to go on Stokes this time. That'll be his second.
Yeah, Stokes knew he got him, tried to help him up. Tess says, Lords has got me, but gave him a little tap on the chest. Thanks for what they offer, though.
Third team foul against the Bruins here in the second half, and the first one by Hess is good. Tonight's game brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. So here's Hess back to the free throw line again.
I really like to see that sportsmanship out on the floor. They play hard, but it's only a game.
Hess gets a nice roll. It drops in for him. He has 20, and Preston leads 40-29, back to an 11-point lead. Mix for 3 is an air ball as trying to save it on the floor. Look out as the guy goes flying into the cheerleader section, as that was Brandon Jones onto the floor for the first time. About picked up the 7-10 split of cheerleaders standing down there on the baseline.
But did he leap through the air? I'll bet he did a jump of about 12 feet long.
Jones has it in the right corner, wants to drive baseline, gets cut off as Brandon Jones took it away from him, and then Drew called for a foul trying to get the ball back.
I have to agree with the official. Drew didn't like it, but I have to agree with the official.
Drew's first.
Didn't like it tapped away.
First on the Indians here in the second half, as Cruz Harris is going to come back into the games, and Cade Lords is going to go back to the bench with his 4 points. Caden Larson also will come in, as Will Hamlin will also go to the bench for the Indians. So here comes Plew back up into the front court, looks down the right side, back outside Purcell. We got bodies all over the place and a whistle before the shot. As got a pushing foul.
On Hobbs. On Hobbs.
Going to call that on Hobbs, so before the shot, no shot. for Hobbs. That'll be his second foul tonight. As he's going to come back to the bench. They lob the ball in. He's going to have to chase it all the way back out near the timeline. And he didn't take it back into the back court, so when he bounced it on the midcourt stripe, it was legal. Blue, top of the key, little layoff. Nice little layoff pass to Stokes for the layup.
Yeah, and Stokes was wide open right there. Nice fake by him to get open.
Preston's lead down to 9. Jones gets run into by Plew. They down low to Hess, and then Hess takes a bump from Stokes. And Stokes would be called for the foul. And for Stokes, that is his third. And the fourth on the Bruins as a team here in the second half. 40-31, Preston leads by 9 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Nice job move by Jones, goes around a man, then loses the ball out of bounds. Tried to ride around Jones on his hip, but then couldn't get the ball back up. Three-pointer down here at the other end is no good as Cade Lords up high to grab the rebound for the Indians. As they get it to Jones, bad pass goes off of Drew's hands and out of bounds. As we get a timeout on the floor called here by the Indians. Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, new tops, bottoms, shoes, boots, or other accessories. It's Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in Preston. You're listening to a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
KAC8.
As a three-pointer right out of the timeout, up top to Logan Pittard as he hits a three, and Preston's lead is down to 6. 40-34 as the Bruins hit the three right out of the timeout. Jones, free throw line extended left, struggling to get rid of the ball, tries to throw it away, it's knocked away, taken away, as here comes the Bruins. Back again, Stokes, another three, in, out, stays out, tapped off the board, and Lord's able to chase it down at the free throw line. Cade gets it up into the front court, back to Jones. We go under 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Preston leading 40-34. Jones to Harris, back down to Hess on the right block, dribbled it off his foot, has to go down and get it. Now the ball's loose and taken away as Plew has it. Up into the front court, 2-on-2. Wants to spin, can't. Back outside, back to Pittard. Looks at a three a couple of times, doesn't take it. I should say Stokes, and now a reach-in foul against the Indians. Foul's going to go on Caden Larson. That'll be his first. And fourth on the Indians. That's 4 on each side now with 1:27 to play in the third. As the ball comes into Plew, top of the key. Give it back to Purcell. Stands out there. Cam Hobbs back into the games for the Indians. Plew driving to Purcell. Nice little left-hand layup is in.
Yeah, nice pass. Nice assist there by Sutton.
It's his first points of the second half for Purcell. Get it down low to Hess, and Hess's body to come on the entry pass by Pittard. And Pittard will draw the foul. That'll be his first.
Yeah, it'll be out of bounds. Was an inlet pass.
So here comes Aiden Teckett into the game. Stokes will leave for the Bruins. Bounce it into Hess. Hess, nice little drop step move, and then lost the ball and a foul. Boy, that's a late call, but the foul is going to go on Pittard.
Yeah, that underneath official had a good look at it. I don't know why it was called by the outside official. But, yeah, there was a foul. I don't know why it wasn't called.
That's two fouls quickly on Pittard. And 6 fouls now on the Bruins. They're out of fouls, so the Preston Indians will shoot 1-and-1s for the entire fourth quarter. 59 seconds left here in this quarter. They have a 4-point lead, 40-36. And Hess back to the free throw line again. Tate's first is a little short. So Hess has 3 games of 17 coming into the game today, 2 of 18, and tonight a new season high already as he has 20. As it stays at 20, he misses both free throws. 40-36, final minute of the quarter. Quickly up into the front court, it's Plew. Back out top to Pittard. Wants to drive on Hess. Lost the ball, then they called a foul on Hess.
Yeah, Hess went up, but he was moving into him, and that's why they called the foul on him.
Didn't it look like he'd already lost the ball before the contact was
made?
He
did, but because Hess was traveling in the air towards him and made contact, that's why they called the foul.
So here's Pittard. His first free throw is good. The foul on Hess was his third. Preston now with 5 team fouls. And Hess will come out and make sure he doesn't get his fourth before the end of the quarter.
Cruz Harris will take the center spot here with Tate Hess out.
Second one by Pittard. That's no good. And the rebound is dropped and picked up here by Harris. Cruz running up into the front court. Gives it to Jones. Well, it doesn't take the 3. Now gives it to Larson in the corner. His 3 is short. Hobbs up high to get the rebound. Goes back up and a foul.
I'm not sure which one they're going to call that on. They're going to call it on 24.
It will go on 24. That's Brandon Jones. That's his first. And 7 on the Bruins as a team. First one by Hobbs is no good. 37 seconds left here in the quarter. And tonight's game brought to you by Stokes Market True Value. With the freshest meats and produce you'll find in Preston and in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market on State Street in Preston. As Hobbs misses them both again, Harris gets the rebound, comes back to Jones in the right corner. Back to Hobbs, fakes the pass. Now fakes the pass the second time and turns it over.
Yeah, he was gonna hand it off and pass it, but he grabbed the ball and started to bounce it, turned it over.
29 seconds left in the quarter. Purcell's going to come back in now, as they will replace Brandon Jones as the junior will go back to the bench. Preston up by 3, 40-37 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard.
They're going to look for Purcell out here on the 3-point, beyond the 3-point.
Sutton Plew up into the front court. Holds it there, gives it off to Pittard. Pittard, one bounce dribble, looks for somebody to give it to. It'll come back over to Plew again. This ball still loose. Now they try to get it back. Plew able to pick up the loose ball. Down low, along the baseline as it goes to Pittard for the layup.
Right place at the right time. That's what caused that one.
They get back to within a point. Jones's shot at the buzzer is no good. We're done with 3 here in Twin Falls after 3 quarters tonight. The Indians leading by 1 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. It's 40-39. You're listening to a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, we'll start the fourth quarter tonight. Preston was outscored in the third 16-9, and had their lead whittled all the way down to 1. So we start the fourth, and Plew has it up into the front court. Gives it off to Mix, backs the ball out. Back to Sutton Plew. Back over on the right side as Jackson Parker back in to start the fourth. Plew kicks it all the way back outside. Pittard for 3, short. As Hobbs has the rebound there for the Indians. He'll bring it back up into the front court. Stops as Mix able to cut him off. Looks down the right side as Jones runs baseline over to the left side. Get it back down low to Hess. Swing it back into the left corner, back to Hamlin. Back to Hess again on the left block as they collapse on him. Back to Jones. Looks at a 3. Good.
Got it. That's what we need to share that ball until we find that open guy that can hit that outside shot when Hess is double teamed underneath.
Jones with 8, 43-39. Preston leads by 4. Purcell. Free throw line extended left. Brings it back across the top of the key. We'll give it back to Plew over on the angle right. Back over here on the near side as he comes back to tack it again. Bounce it inside. Pittard has it, kicks it back in the corner. Mix for 3 is an air ball. As Hamlin had it, lost it, and as the went down low, Tackett able to pick it up, but he missed the reverse layup. Back up into the front court. Jones looks at the 3 from the left side, doesn't take it. 6.5 to play in regulation. 43-39. Preston goes up by 4. Pass way out to the top of the key to receive the pass. Get it back to Jones. Looks at another wide open 3 from distance is good again.
You know, he gets that set shot. You know, him and Hobbs both are feeling that shot from the outside.
Drew had 10 against Syracuse. He has 11 and a timeout called here by the Twin Falls Bruins. This timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, time to update your look. Go to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. This is a presentation of Preston Indians basketball by Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team here on KACH.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Pair of 3s by Jones opens the lead back up to 7 as the pass is taken away by Hobbs. Here he comes one-on-one and a foul underneath on Mix.
I don't know how these young men can hit the floor as hard as they do and still come up smiling.
Foul on Mix, a holding foul, his 3rd. And that's number 8 on Twin Falls as a team. And now Cam Hobbs will go back to the free throw line. He has 9 on the night. His first one is no good. Tonight's game brought to you by Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. They are your one stop for tires, brakes, alignment, and more. 1986 North Main in North Logan for Les Schwab Tire. Hobbs will try the second free throw here. And that one is in. So Cam with 10 as he gets back into double digits tonight. Here comes Slauson up into the front court and a reach-in foul on Jones. Jones jumps up and down, upset with himself, but why are you playing such close defense 47 feet from the basket?
Right. You needed just one step further back.
You're bodying up on the guy as he comes across the midcourt stripe. Swinson, angle right, bodied again by Jones, and another foul by Jones.
Yeah, this guy.
But you know what? Those are legit fouls.
Yeah, they are. Larson's going to come in for Jones.
So Caden Larson back into the game. Jones goes to the bench now with 3 fouls. And check that 4 fouls they have for Drew. And that's 7 against the Indians. And Dad comes over to say something to Jones. He's, you know what? You got to adjust to the way they're calling him. they're not going to let you body him, don't body him. Those are 2 fouls, as the first shot here by Swinson is good.
Right.
Those are 2 fouls called against Drew Jones in the space of about 15 seconds, 45 feet or more from the basket.
Yeah, Jones he's trying to play tight defense on him. He doesn't want to give him a chance to come in and drive on him, but he's bumping up against him, and
Foul shot was no good. Hobbs has the ball, brings it back up into the front court, gives it to Larson. Back to Hobbs in the right corner. Swing it back over to Hamlin. Looks at a 3. Needs a bounce, won't get it. Nice rebound by Hess to take it away inside from Pittard. As it comes back to Hess, and the little runner inside is good.
Yeah, that little finger roll up close to the basket. Gave it for Hess, put us back up by 9.
49-40 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Purcell doesn't shoot it, gives it off to Pittard. He will, and hits another 3.
He's deadly from that spot. All 3 of his 3-pointers have come right from that very same spot.
49-43. We go under 5 minutes to play in regulation. Hobbs into the front court. Wants to drive all the way. Lays it off to Hess. And what do we got? We got a blocking foul called against Stokes. So Stokes called for the block. That'll be 4 on him. And with 9 team fouls, it's going to send Hobbs back to the free throw line again.
These are crucial.
Try to extend the lead, as the lead is 6.
Yeah, these are crucial free throws. It'll give the Indians a little bit breathing room here.
Referee's taking a moment, kind of mop up some perspiration off the floor. Fourth quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. So here's Hobbs at the free throw line. First one, no good. Remember, when you want to order some of that great jerky from Papa J's, you can do it online at papajs.com. Second one by Hobbs is good. Hobbs has 11, and the lead is 7, 50-43. Purcell on the angle left will lay it back off to Pittard. Pittard now wants to drive, spins, runs into Hess as he's spinning completely out of control and spun into the chest of Hess, and they called a foul.
And they called it on Hobbs, and he was just standing there.
They called it on Hess. As Pittard, spinning blindly, spins into the chest of Hess and just flips the ball up in the air, and they call it a shooting foul. As the first shot is good. That's 4 now on Hess. So Harris has to come back in. I don't know what these guys are looking at sometimes.
Yeah, me neither.
Swinson will leave. Pittard back to the free throw line. And his second one is good. 6-point lead, 50-44 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. 4.5 to play. Hobbs back up into the front court. Harris just in to replace Hess, comes to meet the ball, spins inside, gets Pittard up in the air, and then Pittard with a reach-in foul, and that's going to be 3 on him.
Yeah, Harris did a great job pivoting around the main man, then got in, and that's when Pittard got him.
So that's 10 team fouls now on the Bruins. So Preston will not only shoot 1 and 1, they'll be in the double bonus the rest of the way, and will automatically shoot 2. As here is Harris, and misses the first free throw.
Need to relax the free throw line. They're trying to force it in.
Harris's second is good. Cruz with 3, as we're going to get Cooper Thompson back into the game, as it will be Logan Pittard to come out with 4.5 left. 51-45, Preston by 6. Here comes Plew up into the front court. Throws it on the left side to Purcell, and offensive foul as Hamlin ends up on the deck. And an offensive foul charged against Thompson. That didn't take long for him to pick up his third.
No.
Offensive foul, so no free throws. Preston has the ball in the backcourt as Hobbs Comes to receive the ball from Lords. Double teamed as he gets to the foul, gets to the midcourt stripe. Now wants to drive all the way. Mix reaches in and takes it away. Gets the ball back from Thompson. Now Mix up into the front court. Stops at the top of the key. Gives it back to Plu. Plu holds it there. Bounce it down low to Mix. Fall away jumper from 12. No good, and a foul and a late whistle. He called the foul on Hobbs, and for Cam, that's 4 on him. So here's Mix as Jared makes the first. That's 7 on him tonight, or for him, I should say. 51-46 now, a 5-point lead. Drew Jones back into the game for the Indians. Mix's second, good again. Leads down to 4, 51-47. Jones trapped in the backcourt. Finds a crease, works his way free, and then Mix rides him all the way up into the front court and draws the foul, and that's 4 on Mix.
Yeah, they wanted to take the Indians out of a 3-point shot, so fouling quick. You know, they're already in the double bonus, so it's not going to matter other than maybe fouling out by some of them, but that's what they're going to try to do is put the Indians, because they've missed a number of them at the line. So
here's Jones. First one by Drew is good. Jones has a dozen tonight. Coates and Pittard back into the game for the Bruins. So here comes Jones to try the second, see if he can extend the lead back out to 6. Drew's second free throw is good again. So he's got 13 in the game. And it's 53-47. 3:45 rather, I make it to play here in the game. Mix to Coates. Plu wants to drive all the way. Nice goes around. Hamlin lays it in.
That was a nice drive. Jones didn't want a foul there, so.
Here comes Drew. Kicking off in the corner. Hamlin doesn't take the shot. Get it back out. Lob it inside to Larson. Larson gives it back to Harris. Wants to spin inside. Gets cut off. Back to Larson again. Larson down low. Kick it back outside. Lords. Head fake. Now wants to drive. Runs into a man. As they kind of back off of him. The shot was no good. Lords got a hand on it, but tapped it right outside to Mix. 3 minutes exactly to play.
Yeah, they've got to control their passes a little bit better.
Purcell's three is no good. The rebound down low. Pittard can't get the shot. And Harris able to grab the ball out of midair.
That's what I say. His toughness
and
underneath there is
Jones
excellent.
wants a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road in Preston. Remember, ladies, stop into Magnolia Road and check out their selections available in most sizes. Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. Taking time out. We'll be back right after this.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
You're listening to Preston Indian Basketball, brought to you by Bailey Beckstead's Real Estate Team here on KACH. Twin Falls, they may be one game below 500, but the coaches picked them to win District 4 over Minico, Burley, Jerome. So they are a tough team, but they're looking to get even 500 tonight if they can pick up a win over the Indians.
Yep, great shooters. They're very good shooters, and they play good defense, too. Their defense has been excellent tonight.
Ball comes into Hobbs with 2:45 to play. To Jones, and Jones is ridden there by Plu, and again, he's going to go back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more on a blocking foul.
It's only his first.
So the first on Plu. And Jones back to the free throw line in the double bonus. 53-49 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan Nose scoreboard, and the first one is good. Jones now with 14 as Swinson comes in, and Sutton Plew going back to the bench. So here's the second free throw by Jones. It is good again. Jones now with 15 and the lead back to 6, 55-49 for the Indians. Mix has it on the angle right, pulls it back out. Coates swings it back over to Swinson on the left side. Back top of the key, back to Pittard. Doesn't take the shot, gives it back to Swinson. Back to the top of the key once again. Over onto the angle right to Purcell. Purcell takes a couple of dribbles and gives it back to Pittard. Free throw line extended right, wants to drive. Look out. just throw your body in there. It doesn't matter if it's a quality attempt or not. And they'll call it a foul as the foul comes on Lords. And that'll be 3 on him.
3 on him and a 2-shot foul, which totally unnecessary, I think.
So here's Pittard. First free throw is good.
He's definitely a good shooter.
Pittard has 18. He leads the Bruins in scoring here tonight. Cuts the lead back to 5. Makes it 4 as the second one rolls in. 55-51 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. 2:05 to play in regulation. Here comes Hobbs. Hess comes out to meet the ball. Hobbs goes around the screen. Get it back to Larson. To Lords in the paint. Put it up short. Gets his own rebound. Put it back up short again. Pittard has the board this time. 1:50 to play. Here comes Swinson back up into the front court. Purcell wants to drive, gets cut off. He'll bring it back out top. Over onto the angle right, it goes back to Swinson. Swinson looks inside. Mix tries to set the screen. He's about half the size of Tate Hess, so they get it back down low again to Pittard. Pittard standing with 1 foot in the key. Back outside. Mix for 3. No. Tapped once, tapped twice. Finally it comes back as Mix able to get it as he throws the ball to Lords, and Lords falls over a man, but he gets the ball to Jones. Back up into the front court. 1:10 to play. Preston up by 6. By 4, I should say. And Jones is fouled again.
Yeah, I'm surprised that one was called. Jones was a little out of control, but I guess they...
So Jones is going to go back to the free throw line. Preston Stokes will be back in, as will Sutton Plew after the first free throw, as Jones in the double bonus will get 2 more.
Both teams are in the double bonus.
55-51. Drew's first free throw is good.
That's what we need. If we make both of these, that'll put the clock on our side, on the Indian side.
1:05 to play. Be a 2-possession game, no matter what, if he makes this or not. Jones's second free throw is good. Preston leads by 6. Jones with 17. 57-51 on the Logan North Les Schwab Tire scoreboard. Mix, top of the key, doesn't shoot, gives it off to Plew. He will give it back to the top of the key again to Mix, back to Plew on the angle right. Plew, 1 bounce dribble, finds himself in trouble. Stokes swings it back. They get it down low as it's Purcell with the drive and the layup, and a timeout called quickly by Coach Glenn for the Bruins. 41 seconds left. The Preston lead is 4. 30-second timeout. We're back right after this.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Tonight's game brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley, and by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. 41.7 seconds left. It's a two-possession game as Preston leads by 4, 57-53. Both teams in the double bonus with 10 team fouls. Preston has the ball, baseline backcourt, and the Bruins will show full court pressure here, as Lords will bring it in here for the Indians. Lords, you got to get it in as they get it in to Hess, and then Hess is fouled by Stokes.
Yeah, he came hard on Hess too, and Hess came down and twisted his ankle just a little bit.
That should be 5 on Stokes, as Hess hobbles going back toward the free throw line to shoot free throws. Give the foul to the people at the scorer's table so they can update the board. So Hess will go to the free throw line. Apparently it's not going to be 5 fouls on Stokes, as they have not updated the screen, as Hess makes the first. Hess with a season high 23.
Watch the Bruins look for Pitchard out there on the three-point line.
Still a two-possession game as Hess misses the second one, as Lord's able to grab the rebound, and they call it a held ball, and it's going to stay with the Indians. So Harris will come back in. Hess is going to come off to go see the trainer.
Yeah, he's hurting a little bit there on that ankle.
5-point game, 58-53, 39 seconds left. If the Indians could get one more hoop here, as immediately Stokes commits the foul, and that's going to send Cruz Harris to the line to shoot 2. If Cruz can make them both, it would then make it a 3-possession game with 37 seconds left. Now Stokes fouls out, as Jackson Parker comes back into the game. And here's Cruz Harris at the free throw line to shoot 2. 58-53. Cruz's first is good.
This is a big bucket here.
Harris is just 4 points in the game. He makes this. It's a 3-possession game with 37 seconds left. Second free throw. Good. He has 5, none bigger than the last 2. 60-53, 7-point lead for the Indians. 30 seconds to play. Down low, it's Pittard who gets a layup, and immediately the Bruins again want to call a timeout. Pittard with 21 in the game. You're listening to a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball, and we'll be right back right after this.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in for your new look today at 27 South State Street in downtown Preston. All right, Preston has the ball backcourt. They lead by 5 with 28 seconds left. Lords trigger the ball in, bounces it into Jones, and Drew is immediately fouled in the backcourt.
Drew's saying, I need these. See, here's the point on that shot clock again. They can't go for 2 for 1. They're going to foul immediately, to try to get the ball back.
So here's Drew Jones at the line. Jones, his first free throw is good. He started out a little slow in this game, and now, thanks to all the free throws, He now has 18 in the game.
Pittard back in, and he's a good three-point shooter. That's why they brought him back in.
And back to a 7-point lead again as Jones makes them both. So back to a 3-possession game with 27 seconds left. Comes Pittard, top of the key. Holds it there. He'll rise from there. That's going to be short. And Hess able to beat everybody to the ball and then deflects it to Jones in the corner. And Jones again immediately fouled by Jackson Parker. So the clock down to 13.9. As Jones again will go to the line. Already a 3-possession game. He can extend the lead. Jones's first free throw is good. Jones now has 20 in the game. Hess will go to the bench. Hobbs will go to the bench as Reggie Larson comes in. Also, it is Titan Knapp into the game here for the Indians. As Jones needs a roll, won't get it. Knapp has the rebound down low for Preston, and it's whacked away, and a foul there against Parker. So Knapp comes in. He's on the floor about a second and a half, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
He's going to get some points.
First one by Knapp is in as it rattles at home. Preston now leads by 9. As the fouling them certainly has not worked in Twin Falls' favor as Knapp makes them both. Preston's up by 10 now. 65-55 with 12 seconds to play. Mix with a long three, no good. Air ball. Lords has the rebound down low. As the ball comes out, is picked up in the backcourt by Larson, who just walks it over by the Preston bench, and this one is over. Preston with a big fourth quarter, able to come from what was a 1-point lead. They get back in the win column and win their 10th of the year, as they are now 10-2 as they win this game here tonight, 65-55 here in Twin Falls against the Bruins. This has been a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball. Stay tuned to post-game shows coming up next.
Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now stay tuned for the Rouse Construction postgame show coming up next. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your life lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap the just completed game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at what's ahead for the Preston teams. The postgame show is brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building quality designer homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. For more information, call 435-232-1837.
Welcome back here to the postgame show as the Indians with a 25-point fourth quarter, thanks in part to a whole bunch of free throws, end up walking away with a 65-55 win here tonight. And this is the Ralph's Construction postgame show, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Call for more information at 435-232-1837. What started looking out like a low-scoring game, John, the Indians end up with 65 points.
Yeah, and basically then that goes with what was said at the first of the show. Making those free throws was a big part of it. We had a higher percentage of free throws made, and that really helped out the end score.
So for the Indians, they come on the road, pick up a victory, and able to make up for that loss that they were outscored 13-0 in the final 4 minutes back on Friday night at home, as they end up losing that game to Syracuse. And this team is a lot like Syracuse, meaning Twin Falls. They're fairly good size, they're tough, and the Indians able to muscle their way to a victory.
You know, we have some of the best talent, I think, in our guards. Whether we go small or tall with Hess in there, and with Cruz in the middle there, they're both just excellent and rebounding. And I was impressed with Larson today, too. His rebounding and ball handling. He didn't turn the ball over once tonight, and did a great job in there. And the only thing that I think went wrong with the Indians is they took Drew Jones out of his game. Mm-hmm. You know, calling some fouls on him. Were they legitimate fouls? Yeah, but he was frustrated. I could see where it came from. You know, so
Tate Hess, they really tried to take him out of the game. Double teamed him hard down on the block. He ends up with a game high 23 points.
Yeah, his talent around the basket is undeniable. He can move to the right, to the left. He's got a good soft touch. He can finger roll up over the top, or he can hook it in there, and he uses the glass. He's just an all-around good basketball player.
So this is the Preston Indian postgame show as they pick up a 10-point win, 65-55. Come back and take a look at the stat sheet. This is a Bailey Beckstead real estate team presentation of Preston Indian basketball. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, time to take a look at the stats from tonight's game. This score sheet report brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency at 208-852-2364. On the scoreboard, on the score sheet, I should say, tonight, first for Twin Falls, Jared Mix finished with 9 in the game. William Purcell had 16. Sutton Plew with 2. Zach Swenson only with 1 tonight. Preston Stokes finished with 6. And they were led by Logan Pittard, who finished the game with 21 points. For the Indians, Titan Knapp with a pair of free throws late finished the game with 2. It was Cam Hobbs who had 11 in the game, 5 points tonight for Cruz Harris. Drew Jones with a fine game. He finished the game with 20 here this evening. 4 points in the game for Cade Lords, and the high point man for both teams in the game, Tate Hess, finishes with 23 overall on the night. Well, we'll come back, wrap things up, have a final thought, and tell you what's on tap for the Indians as we wrap things up from here in Twin Falls, coming up right after this.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, the Indians win it 65-55 here this evening. Before we pack up and head home from here in Twin Falls, John's got a final thought from you.
Well, I thought the Indians played a fairly good game. The thing that stands out best for me in this win was the fact that even when someone is not playing well, there's some others that'll step up and do the job. We can put of any of them out there on the floor, and we can get the job done. But, yeah, the good win for the Indians as we look forward to next week. You know, we don't want to look too far ahead, but But yeah, we need people, and we're doing better at the foul line, so that was good to see tonight. So, and just need a little better percentage in the shooting range.
So district starts next week, but Preston's still with 2 more games back at home before the end of this week. And our next broadcast comes up on Thursday night when the Indians come home to face the Burley Bobcats for the second time this year. The pregame show starts at 7 p.m. Tip-off slated for 7:30. And as always, you can catch the game here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com. John, thanks for the company on the ride over here tonight and being with us on the air.
Well, it's always good, especially when we win. We go this far. It's a lot better ride home when we win.
That's right.
And,
Go ahead.
I'm just going to say, yeah. So we're thankful for what the Indians do for us and keeping us happy.
That's right. Good to have you with us, especially playing her tonight. We appreciate you. That'll wrap up our coverage for tonight. The executive producer of KACH Radio Sports is Val Cook. The associate producer is Cody Olson. Our studio coordinator tonight has been John Beverly. We'll remind you of the final score as once again is the Indians able to knock off the Twin Falls Bruins by the final score of 65-55. Until next time, for John Slaughter, I'm Dan Hubbard. Thanks for joining us this evening from here at Twin Falls as the Indians pick up a victory, and it'll be a happy bus ride home. This has been a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.